Staying in St. Landry Parish, support from across the country is helping a local church recover following vandalism last month. News 10's Zane Hogue has that story.
In November, various areas of the St. Anne's Catholic Church in St. Landry Parish were vandalized. But love and support from around the country has given hope to this church family.
Personally, it was my first experience, vandalism in the church. Why did they do that with a place of worship?
The vandalism included spotlights ripped from the ground, damage to plumbing, and multiple stained glass windows being shattered in the main building of the church. However, as the church works to repair their damages, they were contacted by a supporter ready to start a GoFundMe page.
He stays in San Francisco, California.
His grandparents are here, he has roots here, and he wanted to do something to give back because he knows what St. Anne means to this community.
The page would be a huge success for the church as it raised almost $5,000 in donations in its first 8 days.
The donors on that list, I think 95% of them are from out of state, but they all have a connection to St. Anne's Mallet.
That is correct.
With such a showing of love and support from the community, Father Stanley Jawa shares his appreciation to those who supported his church family.
I personally, on behalf of all the members of St. Anne, I would like to thank you guys. Thank you, my benefactors, known and unknown, who have come together with your great heart to help all of us here at St. Anne in Mallet. And for sure, as a priest, I will offer you in my prayers and my Mass for the good work that you have started with St. Anne. And finally, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you.
A link to the GoFundMe page to support the St. Anne's Catholic Church can be found on our website. In St. Landry Parish, Zane Hogue, KLFY News 10.
You may have seen the big reveal of this year's White House Christmas decorations, but what you may not know is that an Acadiana native was a part of the team who brought it all to life.
Abigail Lee is a native of Hathaway, Louisiana, but moved to Virginia with her husband in 2019 to work at the FCCLA National Headquarters. That's Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. This was Lee's fourth time applying for a decorator position, but that didn't lessen the shock she felt when getting the call that she landed a spot on the team. How it works is the roughly 300 volunteers gather in Washington, D.C. the week of Thanksgiving. The first couple of days are spent planning, then 3 to 4 days are spent in the White House bringing their ideas to life. Lee tells me one of the most special things about this experience is knowing the joy it will bring others.
I know it's been shared that like over 100,000 people visit the White House to see the decorations. And so in my job too, I've learned to really love the behind the scenes work and really appreciate that and appreciate the people that work behind the scenes. So to be able to be one of those is really amazing. To know that I'll play a small part in someone's holiday joy is just really exciting.
Lee wants to show everyone, especially her students in FCCLA, how important it is to take advantage of opportunities even if the goal seems out of reach.
I could have easily said, there's no way possible I'm going to be selected and never applied. And then also I could have given up after the first rejection, and I didn't. I took the application, took my essay responses and refined them and said, I can just try again next year. I never know when that yes is going to happen. And when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And just taking advantage of every single opportunity and the skills that you have and the connections that you have, just taking advantage of all of that is the message I would share.
Lee was one of about 300 volunteers selected from roughly 12,000